Hello everyone, my name is Agnes. Welcome to our interview today. So today I had the pleasure of interviewing industry professionals who gain experiences related to the risk evaluations and management in the real-world applications. So the person who's sitting beside me, she's Nicole.
Hey everyone.
She's the manager of NMP Financial Instrument Valuation and Quantitative Advisory team. She also gained experiences work at Hoop before, so today she will bring the two perspectives related to the risk management in financial advisory side and the investment sides. Hi Nicole.
Hey Agnes.
Thank you for coming today during the interview.
Thanks for having me.
So I also prepared several questions to ask you. So the first question is that how are risks being approached differently compared to the institutional investors like Hoop and financial advisory firms like NMP?
Right. When I was in Hoop, I was mostly working on trading related IT services. But from my understanding, I think the main difference is the ownership of risk. As we know, Hoop is a buy-side investor, so the organization owns the risk. And if an investment underperforms, it directly impacts the return. So their risk management is embedded there in their decision making, with a heavy focus on downside protection and the stress testing. And for us, MNP as an advisory firm, our main responsibility is to help clients with their needs. And clients come to us for different needs and focuses of engagements. And we're here to help them educate about risk and help them quantify the risk and help them manage risk. So our goal is when they walk away for different engagements and they know they have the necessary tools that they need to make the sound decision.
That's pretty interesting that how risks are being approached differently between these two sides. And I know that the core ideas towards risk are actually quite consistent even like between the two sides.
Yeah, exactly. In terms of the fundamental approach of how we understand about risk, how we quantify it, and how we report it, it's not drastically different. It's the main difference resides in the roles and responsibilities organization takes.
Yeah, sure. So we move on to the next question is that when you are doing the advisory works at NPs, so how are you dealing with the model risk and any valuation uncertainty?
Right. So I think it's inevitable to have like uncertainty especially for complex instruments and risks. For models. And there are different approaches around it. We can apply different quantitative methodologies, and we can have sensitivity analysis, and we can also do benchmark analysis with market comparables if possible. And like I mentioned earlier, the clients have different needs and focuses, so it's really about how we cater to their to their specific engagement. And it's also worth noting that models have they have certain methodologies or assumptions baked into it, and those have limitations associated. Even with data, there's limitations in data as well. So our goal is to instead of providing them with a single point values, and we provide them with a range of like reasonable values, and we also walk them through the key drivers of the uncertainty, so they're comfortable with those variables, and they're okay with the recommendations and in terms of the limitations.
Thank you so much for sharing your work, and that's really inspiring to the students, especially those of us are new to the industries. And also regarding to this, I want to move to the last question is that like what kind of advice we will give to the student want to enter into this field and also trying to build out a solid and really strong risk judgment early in their career?
I think first of all is a good risk judgment comes from asking what could go wrong. I think that's always have that at the back of your mind and keep up with what's going on in the world and keep up with the industry trends, because there's the industry is transforming really fast in terms of the quantitative methodologies and also the technical tools that we're using. Nowadays, a lot of our models are built through Python instead of Excel in the old times, and also I think it's the most important thing is to enjoy it, because it's human nature that when we hear about risk and we get concerned and we have questions about it, but the more you get to know about it, the more you are comfortable with it, and the more you're able to manage and handle the risks.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you so much for your advice and suggestions shared with the students, and also sharing your insight and experience today with us. And I hope that those who watch this video will find it is really beneficial and help you get an understanding of how risks are being approached and managed in the real professional settings. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.